What's going on, guys? My name is Dienet, and today we're going to be doing a Valheim video. This game is absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out on Steam. It is a bit pricey, so you might want to wait around for a sale or something. It's really fun, and today we are going to be looking at creating a sort of creative mode using console commands. It's relatively easy. And I'll try to make this as beginner friendly as possible, because I know some people aren't really accustomed to console commands in games. But nah, this is gonna be nice and straightforward. I just want to say I do not endorse using these methods to cheat in online servers and stuff like that. I just want to show you guys how to make a creative, sort of like a creative mode in your own solo worlds, so you guys can build amazing bases and stuff, or just check out everything the game has to offer earlier on. And yeah, I don't endorse cheating using these methods. We also hit 100k views the other day. That was insane. You guys are crazy, and thank you for that, and be sure to subscribe as well. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright guys, so here we are on our desktop. Before we actually launch Valheim, we actually need to do something on Steam in order to enable the console. So basically what you want to do is you have to open up Steam, go to Library, and then go to Valheim, and then Properties, like so. And if you scroll down here, there should be a field like this, and all you have to do is put in -console, exactly this, right here. And that basically makes it so when the game launches, it adds the console feature that we will be using to get the creative mode features. And once that is done, you just go ahead and close off Steam, and you basically launch Valheim. Alright, here we are. Okay, so really quickly, just start a game. Make sure you have a character like this, this is my creative character. He's the one that I use to make base builds and stuff. And basically what you want to do is just create a new character, like a whole new character that oh, sorry, my Valheim is bugging. Okay, we're back. Alright, you just gotta create a whole new character that you will use just for you know, the creative mode, I guess, if you want to call it. Yeah, we'll just go with default. Actually, we gotta drip out the hair, you know. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll just call this creative. There we go. Whatever. You can name you can just make any character here. And once you're done, just make sure you use only this character, or make sure the character that you use for your creative mode adventures, I guess, make sure it is different from the characters you use for the legit game, because otherwise it kind of ruins the game and it's just not fun. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start, and we will also just make a random world. I don't know, we'll just call it creative. Yep, random seed, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool, and now we'll start it up. Alright guys, we did have some technical difficulties, but now we finally loaded in, and now I think it's time we start. Okay. So if you guys remember, we enabled the console in the launch menu, so now you should be able to press F5 and the console would come up, and now we can put in our commands. So what you first want to do is type in dev commands. Alright, and if they say true, yes, that's what you want. And anytime you want to turn it off, you just press the up key. The latest command comes up if you press the up key, and you type enter again, and now it's false. But for the purpose of creative, we will be making this true. So now we will be able to use a bunch of commands that make it a billion times easier to just build stuff And the first command that I'm going to be showing you guys is debug mode. And now, this should also say true once you press enter, and you can turn it off the same way as I showed you with the dev commands. And now, basically, now that you've enabled debug mode, you can go ahead and press Z, and it should say debug fly true. And as you can probably guess, you can basically fly everywhere. Now be careful with this, because right now we don't have God mode on, and what that does is if you immediately press Z again or just do anything to damage yourself, you will immediately die. So to prevent that, we will just go ahead and turn on God mode. There we go. And now we cannot be damaged. Let me just drop myself from up here. And like I said, it's Z to activate and deactivate the flying option. This makes it so much easier to actually just, if you're making like a tower or anything, this is a life-changing command. But this isn't the only command in debug mode. Let me just turn it off real quick. There's another one that's way more useful, and I think it is the main feature for this creative mode guide, and that is, okay, remember that we need to have debug mode on, and that is the B key. So when you press B, it should say no placement cost true. Now, basically, what this does is you can basically get the entire crafting tree, and you can literally, you see how it says I don't have anything? Let me just go ahead and craft it, even though I don't have anything. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And now, I can basically make anything that exists right now up until this update, immediately, without any cost. Even if it says that you don't have the material, you can just make it. It's just how it works. Oh, hello. Okay. And oh, I need a hammer, don't I, for this? So make sure you have a hammer for this next part, and just build yourself all the all the building tools to get started on your creative build. And now that we pressed B and made sure that no placement cost is true, we can basically build everything on the buy menu. So we have access to everything that is available on the buy menu now. And if you go ahead and press B again, it goes away. Press it again, yep. So you can toggle it on and off at any time. And even though these are grayed out, you can just build any of them. Let me, let's see. Oh, no door? It's fine. No crafting table? Oh, that's fine. I can just place it wherever I want. I don't even need to put a crafting table. And if you guys just saw what I did to my stamina bar, that is the next command that I want to show you. So as you can see, my stamina is on 0, and oh, it's back at 50. Oh, nope, it keeps going back. And this is honestly one of the best commands for just any creative mode thing in general, whether it's building or traversing large distances. And this is basically a very simple command. And what you want to do for it is you want to go ahead and type bind, and then the key of your choice. For me, it was T, and then heal. That's all you need to do. And you press enter, and it binds that key to heal. And now, whenever I run low on stamina or health, I can just press T, and it comes back immediately. Like I said, this also works for health, so if you decide not to have God mode on, this is also a good alternative. In terms of normal commands for creative, this is basically it. Oh, also, if you have debug mode on, you can actually automatically repair items without any workbenches. And it's important to note that your tools will get blunt and they will break, even though you're technically in creative and debug mode. So you just want to go ahead and spam that symbol up there once the durability runs out. But that's super easy. You just press tab and it's right there. Now I'm going to be showing you guys one last command that would probably just, you know, just in case you guys want to sort of peruse the I don't know, in case you want to be a god and set up situations or anything. I will be showing you how to spawn things in. This is relatively simple. So what you want to do is just type in spawn, spacebar, and just anything. So if you want to spawn in a troll, you just go ahead and spawn in a troll, and my boy is right there. Just punch him real quick. Hi. No, I'm sorry. Can't do anything, nerd. Yeah, so you can spawn in enemies, NPC, not NPCs, do we? I haven't gone that far in the game to know if there's NPCs, so, you can spawn in, items as well. You can spawn in projectiles, which is kind of weird, because technically you can't craft those. What else can we spawn in? We can go ahead and spawn in bosses. You can go ahead and spawn in some trophies. So if you want a neck trophy, you just type in trophy neck, and it should come in. And if you guys want a certain number instead of 1, you just, after the line, you just put a number. Like if you want 25 neck trophies for whatever reason, there we go. You have 25 neck trophies. The spawn command isn't very much needed for creative, but I thought you guys might want to, if you guys ever want to build like an arena or anything, or just play around with the game, this is a pretty good command. But for creative mode, basically everything I've shown you before, the spawn command will set you up perfectly. Now, it is important to note that the build restrictions are still there, like the foundation restrictions. So at a certain point, if you go high enough, the building parts will break. But I'm pretty sure you can use like certain beams to make sure that limit goes up. But I think that's a subject for another video. Alright, if you just want the ultimate destruction tool, what you want to go ahead and do is type in spawn and then cheat sword. Oh wait, no, swords cheat, my bad. Now this spawns in a sword that you cannot get in the normal game, and this thing basically one-shots everything. So you see this fir tree, bam, one shot. You see that troll? Let's go check out that troll. Bam, one shot. And I basically use this to clear trees, because sometimes I want to build like castles, and the stupid trees are in my way. Nope, no longer. You can just one-shot them. I think you can do the same to rocks. Yeah, rocks are a bit more tenacious, but they're good all. Anyways, make sure you keep a finger on that heal button that you set, minus T, and you just, all you have to do is keep spamming it, and you will never run out of stamina, basically. But yeah, that is all you need to know about how to enable a basic creative mode for Valheim. Just remember that the carry limit is still there. Oh, one more thing. Let's say you have a little too many neck trophies on the ground. Isn't that annoying as hell? What you can do is, you can put in the command, remove drops, and boom, they're gone. Beautiful, beautiful. And the reason why you want to do this is because if you clear out a bunch of trees and stuff, since we still have a carry limit, even though it's creative, You can just get rid of anything excess so it doesn't clutter your land, so you can just focus on building castle, whatever you want to build. And also one more command that I use for clearing forests when I'm tired of using the sword is so just go ahead and type in spawn oh, I forgot what it was called. Hold on, is it deer god? Yeah. Make sure you put in the right case because all of these are case sensitive. So just look at the bottom of the commands and you will see a bunch of like a suggestion list, and if your command pops up, you have to make sure what you type matches that, otherwise it won't spawn in. There we go. Dear God explosion with the 3 capitals. And I usually put it on 200 maybe. And when you press enter, bam, beautiful, beautiful. Now, trees won't immediately die, as you can see, like the logs. So you can just go ahead and re-type it. You don't have to, not type it, like redo it. Just press up. You can just keep spamming it until everything's on the ground. And then you use the command I showed you before. Remove drops, and it's all gone. And you just rinse and repeat. And but be careful because your frame rate might take a hit. So use at your own risk. But yeah, I reckon this is the most efficient way to remove a forest, at least that I know of. And yeah, those are all the things I want to show you guys. And that is basically how you make a creative mode, I guess, for Valheim with console commands. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. We recently hit 5 years on our channel and over 100k views, and that is absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much. All right, we'll just see you guys later in the next video.